gentlemen, and welcome to this broadcast of the College Park Invitational. Tonight we got a great matchup between Papanui and Tepa, two of the younger teams in this tournament. Still going to be an incredibly competitive game. Both of these teams have incredible spirits and a lot of talent to go around. Inside the paint, tipped away. Now battered around. Two players falling for it. Now one comes up with flip out to the corner, swinging around the top of the key. Bang it down low. Slicing his way in. Can't get the layup to fall. Offensive rebound, though. Cuts his way into the lane. Slicing, dicing. Can't get the floater to fly. And now Papanui takes it the other way. They quickly cut into the lane. And the layup falls. What a nifty finish there. So Tepa will start things off in their offensive end. There's Moke, kicks it outside to Wati. Wati swings it over to the baseline. Gets it right back. Has a wide open layup and he connects. Quick 2-point response there. Mahari Wati is leading the team in hustle plays for Tepa, so look out for him here tonight on the defensive end. Nice move. Slicing his way through. That was a talented cut. The likes of Fletcher Murray. And Papanui. Papanui's really working quickly around here. Haven't had a lot of time in possession. And here they go. They steal it on the defensive end and now turn it into a quick offensive two. That's Connor Radburn on the finish. Once again, quick offensive plays. Moving some quick scores. The pass falls out of the hands and then falls out of bounds. It's intended for Naru Takura. He's going to be a really big factor in this game. He's the leading scorer for Tepa. Also, one of their top assist getters as well. Presently, it's Papanui. So to the outside for Pollock, who kicks it over. And now stolen. Great play defensively by Tepa. And here, Euro stepping in, getting the finish. Levi Morrison, another one of the leading scorers. He will also be a big factor. And quickly stolen. A credit card swipe, but instead, whistle blows. Foul call. Should be a great matchup here tonight. Both these teams playing for a lot of pride as one slices into the lane. What a finish. Winner this game will get to advance. Stolen again. Here comes Papanui. Can't get the layup to go. Offensive rebound though. Left-handed put up. Won't fall. And so Naru Takura comes the other way. Double team leaves a wide open triple. Can't get it to knock down. Offensive board. Finished off nicely. What a play there. As I said, lots to play for here today. Winning this game makes it to the developmental grade final. As that three-pointer falls off the mark. Offensive rebound, keeps his balance and stays in. Keeps the play alive. And now cutting his way through, but lost on the way up. Papanui's having a lot of open shots. Or chances, I should say. Less so open shots, but definitely makeable buckets. And certainly a tough play. Here's an early pull-up in the shot clock. No good. And here comes Papanui again. Euro step in, cut it to the outside. No good. Rebound comes from Wati. He'll start things off. Try to slow down the pace a little bit. Swing around top of the key. This is Morrison. Has it batted away. And then nearly stole it back, but now falls out of bounds. Off him. Connor Redburn to inbound. Excuse me, Connor Pollock. The two Connors on this team, big factors, both starters. Substitution here. Slows things down for a moment as the leading scorers, Mahari Wati, checks out in favor of Rodney Watson. Now skip pass over to the left side. Pick up the dribble. Has it rejected, but not without a foul. Looked to be a good defensive effort initially, but Caleb Fitzpatrick will send himself to the line. Caleb Fitzpatrick's one of the major contributors to Papanui. He's the captain of this team. Known for his clutch free throws too, as he knocks down one there. He had 27 points and 4 threes in the second half of a TT final victory against Ashburn as a year 11 player, after not even playing in the first half. So he can score at will. And no good on the first shot there. And so Papanui will get another possession. Tapaw struggling to put things together here. And slices into the lane. Now reverse layup. But it was not before the foul was called. So that'll send another Papanui player to the line. Excuse me. Caleb Fitzpatrick. Phil Patrick thought he was going to the line, but Stetson on the floor, foul call. And now wide open for three. Phil Patrick can't get it to go. Nearly offensive rebounded. And we'll go the other way for Tepa. Stolen. Quickly swiped away by Papanui. Here comes Phil Patrick. Nice pass into the lane and a nice finish. What a quick turnover converted for a bucket. Now they try to move quickly. A falling player from Papanui. Tepa keeps it alive. Trying to get something going inside the paint. Can't get it to fly. Good rebound there by Connor Pollock. Now, here's the other Connor on the team. Flipping up a shot, can't get it to go. It's Connor Radburn. And now stolen again by Papanui. Here they come the other way. Radburn slices his way through, can't get the stuff. And the offensive rebound, second attempt, doesn't go either. Firm rebound then. Now, stolen away again. Here comes Connor Radburn again. We've called his name a lot. He's had a lot of touches. And we're going to chip the line. Something I'm admiring about Connor Radburn so far is he has tenacity down low. He's not afraid to body with the big boys down low. Hirohama Moki is no small man. As he picked up the foul on that one. Connor Radburn smartly used his body to create some space. That's what you got to do as a point guard. Talking about Papanui, they got fifth-year coach Bob Weatherford at the helm. His bench squad and the rest of the program at Papanui are really working to build a boys and girls program that are committed to taking it to the next level. We're seeing it here today. We'll talk more about them in a second. Presently, it's Tepa spinning. Flipping one up, doesn't go. And now here comes Papanui again. In transition. Swiped away nicely. It's Tamati Christie on the steal. Swinging around the horn. Cutting through the lane. Has to pull up. Somehow found his way through without traveling. That was a sneaky play by Naru Takura. Again, one of the leading scorers of this team. Almost ill-advised play, but somehow found Radburn. Radburn kept his head alive. That pass tipped away into the hands of Tamati Christie. Here he comes in the lane. We'll get a foul called. I'll take a check for the line, too. So we're talking about Papanui building up the program. According to one official, they had a very lackluster year in the Thompson Trophy in 2020. Had a lot of close games against some really good teams. And they lost a few games that were close to teams that were favored. So they come to the College Park Invitational with a lot of energy to correct some of those issues that plagued them this year. And for Tepa, they got the offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Swatted away nicely down low. Now here comes Papanui. Quickly into the lane. That's a tough finish. Smartly done there. We'll talk more about Papanui's evolution here shortly. And now a forced pickup. Tip pass over to Kura. And then he gets it back. Now they come into the middle. Foul called, nearly got the end one. Excuse me. I'm going to call a charge. Offensive foul. So once again, Papanui will take over. Phil Patrick flips one over. Now they go inside, but batted away nicely. And now here comes Takura. Excuse me, that's Levi Morrison. Oh, correct. Tamati Christie. And now the play will stay here. That was a great job down low. I believe it was Moki that tipped that pass away. Create an extra possession for the squad. And now three-point attempt. Well off the mark, and so Phil Patrick will take it the other way. Quickly up the court. Now they slice into the lane. That's a tough finish. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense down low. This is an hour to Kura. Flips one up quickly and then stolen away. Phil Patrick tried to Euro step. Lost his balance. Good defense by Anuru Takura. And now a nice left-handed pass into Moki. Big man gets the big finish. Mara Moki playing big. This is Phil Patrick. Hands one off, gets it right back. Caleb Phil Patrick, correction. And now we got a foul called. That'll send once again Phil Patrick to the line. Excuse me, not Phil Patrick. Rin Water. Got lost in the shuffle there, but Rin Water, one of the key contributors to this Papanui team. Papanui looking ahead to next year. Losing a lot of year 13 players this year. 6 of them to be exact. Talking about Caleb Phil Patrick. He's in his final year playing for Papanui. His missed free throw results in an offensive board. And now a nice shovel into the lane and a nice finish. Also losing Fletcher Murray next year as this team. And their year 13 big men. Now, wide open three-point attempt, knocked down nicely. There's Tamati Christie. Smooth stroke. Oh, what a play. That was Connor Radburn. And now stolen away. Ill-advised pass results in a Papanui transition play. Oh, what a play by Radburn to shovel it off, but can't be finished off. There he comes to Kurt. Flips one over. Watson hands it back over to the point guard, Watson. No look pass. Three-point attempt off the mark. There's Watson on the trot. Now here comes Papanui. Nice in and out dribble. Straight in the lane. And then call foul a little late. Excuse me, may not be a foul, may just be that it went off the Tepa. 2013 is a score in favor of Papanui. Their strategy really so far has been get quick shots early in the shot clock. There's another one. Phil Patrick shot off the mark. Now Levi Morrison in the lane. Trying to find something but can't. Too much traffic there. Ball will stay here, though, with some free throws. Excuse me. On the floor. So now here comes the three-point attempt. Couldn't get that one to fall. There goes Papanui pressing the issue. Connor for Patrick. Can't get the acrobatic layup to go. Here's Tucker. Nice little play there. Sets himself free. Now he's got space. Mid-range pull-up. Too long. Offensive board. Nice lefty finish from Levi Morrison. He leads the team in rebounds. Absolutely key factor to this team, and he showed it off there. Here's Phil Patrick. Slicing his way through. Nice, smooth, calm finish. (22-15) at this first timeout. Papanui's moving quickly. Doing things nicely. Tepa's keeping their composure, though. Can't fault them on the offensive end in any respect. They're just not getting the shots to fall. Look at the end from the other side. Now we see a cutting Papanui player. That shot misses. So now to Curry will start it off. Curry gets right back at the top of the key. Fights through some traffic. Now finds a wide open three-point attempt and knocked down. Tamada Christie. Playing out of his mind. Phil Patrick all alone. Off the bottom of the backboard. Gets his own rebound though. Now he finds a nice pass. Oh my goodness, how did he see that? Connor Radburn. Smooth to finish off. That was an impressive play. Skip pass into the lane. Slicing. Finishing. Levi Morrison. That was pretty. Here's Radburn. Cutting through but had it knocked away. Well played by Mahari Wadi. Again, he's the team leader in hustle plays. Showing off there with the steal. Almost got that one to go. It was Takura. And now quickly, here comes Papanui. Can't get the tough rebound to fall. Now they call a foul on Connor Radburn on the tail end of that. Christie flips one over. Now inside to Moki. Morrison. Tough shot. Knocked away nicely. Now here comes Papanui. All alone in transition. Can't get the layup to fall. Christie gets the board, and now he'll come the other way. Nice behind the back. So smooth at the point. Flipped one up. Wati wasn't ready for it. So it fell out of his hands and out of bounds. Taking a little time. Kick to the outside. Open three off the mark for Kilpatrick. Takura felt some pressure, and so he heaves one up over to Christie. Christie also hucks one away. Turnover for Tepa when they certainly needed a bucket to regain some momentum. And smartly, timeout called. You can see there the Papanui bench fired up. Coach Bob Weatherford happy with his team's performance so far, but to my review, the fact that it's only 24-20 means that Papanui has some opportunity to spread this lead out a little more. They're certainly the aggressors right now. Tepa a little bit on their heels. This one you got to strike when the oven's hot. And now we'll see if they can here. Flip one up, no good. Offensive rebound, but he was out of bounds as he jumped his way back in. That was Fletcher Murray, one of the key contributors leading into this year. Fletcher Murray described as a freak of nature. He's in multiple 50-point games this year. He is second on his senior team with those. As that ball falls out of bounds, it will result in some free throws from Hari Wati. He had a huge steal earlier. Can't get that one to fall. Wati's second free throw doesn't go either. So now here comes Papanui the other way. What a nice pass. Layup no good, so a board. Goes to Takura. He gets it up to Wati. Over to Morrison, then back to Takura. Takura carving his way through. And a foul's going to be called. As he was going to the rim. On the floor, though. Wide open triple for Christie. No good, but he's been hitting those today. No good on the second try. So here comes Papanui. Layup attempt, no good. Got him by Wati. Now Christie. Wanted a foul there. Won't get it. Certainly, I might agree with him. Morrison down low. And moving around, now they got to kick it back out. This is Christie. Pulls up from mid-range. No change. And now here comes Papanui. They're moving it up quick. Tough layup there. No good. Now here comes Tepa. A charge is called. Well drawn by Connor Radbourne. That's a respectable play by the young man. And we've seen throughout this entire night, he's done an incredible job using his body. He's not afraid at all of hanging out with the trees down low. The big men. He'll take a tough layup down low. And he'll draw a charge. And now here comes Papanui off of his nice play. They kick it to the outside corner. And it was tipped, so it'll stay here. But certainly, Radbourne's tenacity is going to light a fire on this team. We'll see it on this possession. Ready with the lead, they move it. Now here's a deep three-point attempt. Airballed, but the save attempt no good either. And so Tepa will take it back. Still 24-20 is our score. Christie takes a screen. Thought about it for a moment, then they swing it around the horn. Bring it in the middle. What a pass! Finished off nicely by Takura. Man, oh man, what a find. Down low, good vision from the big man. Now here comes Papanui. Flipping one up. Certainly a foul called there. Kilpatrick on that one. So Kilpatrick, really a key player for this team, captain. Again, he's been a significant rebounding force. A little confusion on that free throw, though. At least from the Tepa side. Tried to substitute before that one. So Kilpatrick gets to try it again. Can't knock that one down either. We're here in Cal Stadium in Christchurch, New Zealand. All ready for the College Park Invitational tournament. And now here's Christie, flips one over. And now the floater. That's a tough shot, no good. Big man body for it down low, and a jump ball is drawn. That was Koya Frazier, the big man, skying high to get the rebound, and then incredible work from Kilpatrick to draw the jump ball. Great defensive effort, and the possession there was with them.
So now they'll take it the other way. Kilpatrick, nice little stutter step. Now he works his way through into the lane. No good there on the Euro step. Christie. Taking his time. Finds a nice bounce pass down low, but couldn't be corralled. So it goes to Papanui. Again, Tepa certainly is moving the ball well. They just have a couple of errors that are holding them back. 3-point attempt off the mark. That was from Obi Dixon. Now Takura moves it over to Watson. Now into the lane, kicked away for a moment. And a brave play by Radburn to try to go for that one. And they'll get to keep the ball. And they got time. Working way around the top of the key. Stutter step in. Layup doesn't fall. Here comes Tepa trying to work something. Watson had to hold up. And then now Christie from downtown. No good. Christie's certainly a respectable shooter, but they might be relying on him too much to get the bulk of their scoring here tonight. Now here's Kilpatrick. No good. Smartly corralled by Takura. Christie's an absolute stud. He can certainly carry this team, but they're going to need to get a little more depth as that shot's well off the mark. Connor Radburn now. Holds up. Gives over into the lane. What a floater. Great shot by Fletcher Murray. Talked about how he scored 50-plus on multiple nights. Man, he is an absolute talent on the offensive end. Here's another talent on the offensive end, flipping up a shot. It goes wide, and now here comes Kilpatrick, speedy, down the right side, and gets the layup. What a play by him. Now Tepa's got to answer back. Takura cutting his way through. Flings one up and well off, but perhaps it was influenced by the foul because he's going to the line. That timeout called here. You know, this Tepa team, certainly an incredible squad. They played. This is day 3 of the tournament so far. They've only been beaten by Marlboro. So a very respectable team so far. And certainly we can look for them to continue to get a bulk of their scoring coming from their big man Takura. Monty Christie leading the team in assists, but tonight he's been leading the team in 3 points attempted. And for a good reason. He's a stellar shooter. Certainly got to expect that's probably what Coach Bob Weatherford's talking about here to his team. That's their key factor. Levi Morrison for Tepa. He's had a couple of big rebounds, a couple of nice putbacks. Can't sleep on him either. And I'll tell you an interesting fact about Connor Radburn. Excuse me. We've talked about his contributions here tonight. He is actually in place of the year 13 starting point guard that couldn't make it to the tournament because he went to another school at the beginning of the year. So Radburn was put in the role, thrust into it really. And he's getting a lot of constructive feedback, on-the-job training, if you will, from his teammates and coaches. And he's, as we can see tonight, filling into the role nicely. Playing bigger than both his size and his age. first free throw from Takura off the mark. He's going to be something that Coach Lakin Wyrow is going to have to talk to his team about. Both free throws missed there. Nearly stolen by Christie, but corralled nicely. And now Papanui. They pull up and now they swing around the horn. Chris Devon over to Murray. Murray poked away for a moment, but not without a foul. On the floor is the call. So that'll leave Fletcher Murray to inbound. Gets it over to Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick back to Murray. Murray thought about it for a second. Now flips one up. No good. Time was running out of the shot clock. Watson tried to fling one over, batted away, but then corralled. Shot attempt, no good. Kilpatrick comes up with it, and now he's leading the charge. Carves his way into the lane, solo. Foul called. It's going to be on the defender. So the tip-off bench seems like they wanted a charge called on that one. It was a toss-up, no doubt. Not to be cliche, but in the NBA 2K commentating, they always talk about how it's the hardest call for referee is the block or charge call. So you almost empathize with the refs. It's such a 50-50 play. (28-22) is the score, as you can see on the right part of your screen. Make it 29 with that Kilpatrick make. That one takes a couple of tough hops and bounces right out. Christie with a nice darting move. So speedy, so sneaky. Gives it over to Kura. Now down low. Spinning, twirling. Travel called. And Levi Morrison. She got a little carried ahead, but you got to respect the creativity. It's something you look for in your big men, being able to work their way down low, not necessarily only using their size. Three-point attempt from Papanui, well off the mark. That was Rinweta. Morrison cutting his way through. Open lane, but no good. Takura can't get that one to go either, but a foul call. And so a trip to the line coming up. Seeing both these teams kind of fall back into a zone defense. Seems like a very respectable idea given the guard prowess from both teams and the multitude of big men options that both teams can lean on. Takura, one of the leading scorers, adds to his total there. Now we run it back with Fitzpatrick. Patrick flips one up, no good. And Papanui with this kind of fast-paced style, sometimes we see them fall into some poor shooting shots, but here comes Takura, carving his way through, and the foul. My, oh my, that was pristine. Artfully done at half court to get through two pretty solid defenders from the Papanui team. Two quick dribbles. Some quick footwork brought him to the hoop. And even smarter finishing ability brought him to the line. Finishes it off. And Kilpatrick moves it up quickly, but too quick for Fletcher Murray. And so now Tepa gets another possession. And at a time when it looked like this Papanui team could have bounced back. Excuse me, not bounced back, but bounced away with this one. Now it's 29-27. And Takura slices his way through. Travel call. A little overly ambitious in the low post. Lots of turnovers piling up for both teams. That's to be expected. They're both ambitious, creative, confident teams with players who have a lot of trust in their abilities. And now here's another trusting ability. 3-point attempt off. It's Connor Pollock on the shot. Now Christie flips it over to Takura. He throws one up, no good. And now Kilpatrick brings it quickly the other way. Cuts his way through and gets the finish. Over the top, 25 seconds left to go in the quarter. Makes it 31-27. Christie in the corner, in trouble, and then gives it over to Takura. Now Takura flips it over. No good for Morrison on the shot. And now time to win it down. Here's Kilpatrick. Carves his way through, but overly ambitious pass. And so that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 31-27 is the score in favor of Papanui. At one point, they led almost by 10. And Tepa clawed their way back with some nice momentum plays. Talking about Tepa, they competed in their second year of the Division II Thompson Trophy high school competition, representing their school. For a lot of pride on the line. This team, incredibly tight-knit. They were at the bottom of the table in 2019, and now in the top 6 of the same grade in 2020. It's important to recognize where that success came from, though. Even though the team was fortunate to be guided by and supported by first-year teachers, coaches, that is. Te Kahutu Ruakoa, among others. Team success ultimately came down to 3 things which underpinned the mentality the entire season. This is in their own words. The competitiveness and the character of the team to show up first and foremost and just get the work done. The drive and motivation to get better every single week as basketball players and as people. And the power of a cohort in breeding a winning culture that is founded upon the values of what it means to be a brotherhood and a family. So that's incredible. Sports going beyond just the score line, but really what it's all about. Becoming better people, better competitors, better friends. And they're a team that consists not only of players and coaches in schools, families, friends, but also all their fans and the people that have put in hours to help them get where they are, travel to this tournament, assemble their team. Very humble group of guys, well coached, well led. You can see it on the floor. Very disciplined. Sometimes we see Panui flip up some inadvertent shots. Tepa is really well controlled. And they keep their heads about them even when they're down. As we see, they're starting to niche their way back. And on the flip side of that coin, talk about Papanui. For Papanui, they had 2 big players, 6 foot, 6'1". One of them still with us, Connor Pollock. We saw him out there today. Hamish Duncan, the other one. They were huge, securing the middle, denying the drive, box out anything that moves. But Hamish couldn't make the tournament. Hamish Duncan, that is. So a spot was taken by one of the 3 U15 players that were added for competition for the team. And according to their coaches, all 3 are showing incredible heart and integrity that have not made anybody question why they're on the team. So far, most improved player is Rin Wada. We saw him a little bit earlier. From Japan, he's always the fastest player on the court, even when logging 40-minute games. So we were looking for him in this second quarter of play to beef up the Papanui sideline. Referee's getting things squared away before we start this second quarter. So we see two highly competitive teams built on character, strategy, kindness, friendship, all the things that seems like the world might need these days. So props to them. But of course, there's a competition to be had first before anything else. It seems like Papanui's number one thing could be slowing things down. They love that high-paced basketball game, and it helped them out a ton in the beginning part of this game. But as soon as Tepa started shoring things up down low, starting to help out each other more, going into that zone, and they started having some trouble navigating it. A lot of times we'll see it just one guy down there. Kilpatrick often. Fletcher Murray sometimes. Two incredible athletes. They can't do it themselves. And now here's another incredible athlete, Christie. Kicks it over. Tepa. 3-point attempt well off the mark. And here comes Kilpatrick. Slicing, dicing his way through, dishing it off. And can't get the finish to go. Unlucky roll, but what a great play by Kilpatrick. And now Curl will start things off at first, but now Christie cuts through with the left. No look pass over to Kura. Cuts his way through. Hook shot up. Short. This is a spinning, flipping, no good play from Connor Radbourne. And now they get their own rebound. Radbourne back in the paint. Kicks it outside. Mid-range jumper. Connects. Great tenacity from that team. So now big man / guard Takura. Start things off. Cutting easily into the lane, but can't get the shot to go. And a nice offensive rebound. And now a foul on the floor. And that was Moki. So Mahari Wati, one of the better defenders on this team, will inbound. Christie wide open from downtown. Can't get it to go, but he's got the green light, no doubt. Now Radbourne quickly up to Murray. Excuse me, that's not Murray. Either way, he couldn't get the finish. That was Chris Devlin. So now it stays here. And Papa and Tepa start things the other way. Wati poked away for a moment by Radbourne, but then gotten right back, and then Takura finds Christie, thought about it for a moment. Trying to find some holes in this zone defense. And Takura spinning. Cuts his way through. And a foul called. This will be Amaru Takura at the line. Sensational force for this team. Not only the leading scorer, or among the leading scorers, but among the leading assist getters, too. He's got the whole package. That one doesn't fly. It's now a quick pass up for Radbourne. Can't get the offhanded layup to go, but then another offensive rebound. Can't get that to go either. Wati corrals it. And now Christie will start things back. Now inside for Moki. Moki on the drive. That was a nice play, but he couldn't get the finish. There's Kilpatrick quickly the other way, darting his way through. Trying his luck, and gets the flip. But not without an offensive foul. So the bucket won't count. A little challenge coming from the bench. Slow things up. Referee explains things. Again, tough call. But you gotta respect Kilpatrick's tenacity, his intensity, driving to the lane, no fear. Christie hits that little behind the back. Want to let him know I saw that. That was a very respectable shot. And now he'll start it back. This is Wati, lost it. It'll stay here. Kicked off a Papanui player. Wati, just as he did last time at the baseline, will inbound. Finds Christie on a dart. Into Kura. Over to Moki. Moki down low for Wati. That one spins out. That was a great offensive sequence. Got to leave that one with your head high. Now here's Kilpatrick. Flipping his way up. No good. Into Kura. Just big and tall. Grab down that board. Now the headman. Swerving through the lane, and Wati goes down hard. Pardon me, that's Levi Morrison. Seems to be shaken up a little bit, but hopefully just temporary. So Koya Frazier will check in. Referees discuss some things with the Tepa bench. Seems to me Tepa starting to force the issue here. Something we saw that they couldn't do in the first quarter was that every time Papanui would get aggressive, they'd sort of stick back in their laurels, excuse me. All the time corralling them as defenders, but here we've seen, at least later in this game, they've been holding their own. Every time you see a player cut down low, there's always four hands in his face. And speaking of a lot of traffic, Levi Morrison was told he's got to stay on, even with the slight injury, after he took a big fall to shoot the free throws if he was possible. Can't get that one to go, but you got to respect the heart of this man to stay in the game, despite his injury. They wanted to bring in Koya Frazier, but he'll have to come in after the shot. And now with the miss, Levi Morrison's got to stay in unless they call a timeout. And that they do, because they got the offensive rebound. And so Morrison will take a break for a moment. We hope to see him later. He's one of the leading scorers and rebounders for the squad. He's usually a big factor for them on the offensive and defensive ends. Certainly just shaken up, likely. That's the hope. Christie in the corner. Over to the high post, Moki. Fights through some tough defense and knocks down the step-back jumper. And now Papanui trying to quickly respond. Cutting into the lane, and a great finish from Connor Radburn. My, oh my. Kid can play. Monty Christie now, coming into his left. Shoots a wide open jumper. No good. And now Radburn the other way. So speedy himself. Finds an open lane. Can't get the board to go, and now a rebound. And then got nicely by Mahari Wati. Excuse me, that was Takura. He's cutting in. No good. Nearly poked away, but Kilpatrick got away from it. And a nice feed over to Radburn, who hits the layup. My, oh my, that was a dime. Christie pulled up a little early. Flipped it over to Takura. Tried to find his way through, but lost it. Gets it right back now from a pass from Moki. And now he slides his way through, and a foul call. Good feed by Hama Moki. Great job of finding his man down low. Seems like we're calling Naru Takura's name a lot. He's found himself to the line, getting rebounds, starting to play off. for this Teapot team. They have assets across the board. They got Takura and Christie, who both are floor generals. Absolute assets to have. Kilpatrick gives it over to Radburn. Down and low. Slipped up a layup. No good. Chris Devlin on that one. Christie, wide open jumper. No good. Ball bounces around like a pinball. It stays here. Good offensive rebounding tenacity from Moki. Now Watty tries to inbound, but had it tipped away wonderfully by Devlin. And then swatted away on that pass. Christie getting big. Kilpatrick slicing his way through. No good, but gets the foul. So he'll go back to the line. So this is Kilpatrick. Hitting the first one. Of course, as we're seeing here tonight, this team's going to miss him next year. It's been an absolute force to be reckoned with. Gets the second to fall also. Christie, smooth moves. A dart of a pass. Moki on the nice cut. Can't get the layup to fall, but gets an open rebound. And then gets that one to go. Good stick-to-itiveness from him. Now Radburn. Nice little crossover dribble. Has to pull up. Murray over to Kilpatrick. Slicing his way through on the Euro step. Can't get it to go. And Takura over to Christie from downtown. He's having some struggles after hitting too early. And Moki claws his way to the ground to come up with the board. Forces the jump ball. Fortunately for his team, possession arrow is with Papanui. 39-33 on the score update. And now here comes Papanui, flipping one up, no good. Offensive rebound though. And a nice finish. Obi Dixon. Takura guarded tightly up top, almost daring Christie to shoot, and here comes Takura. What a pass from Christie. Finding him on the nice cut. There's Fletcher Murray, hands it off quickly. Kilpatrick sliding his way through. A lot of traffic there. Can't get that one to go home. Takura confidently dribbles it up now. Loki swings it across, intercepted by Kilpatrick. What a read from him. He'll take it all alone, and the scoop. Gets it to go. Seems by my count to be his first field goal in some time. And now Christie pulls up. Looks for someone to pass to, but instead takes the drive. No good. Tipped out of bounds. Waiting for the referee's official word. Seems to be he didn't see. So he calls a jump ball. This will be an inbound play from Tepa. We'll get it right into Moki. Moki tries to go sky high for it, but can't get it to finish. Now here comes Murray. So quick, so speedy. Can't get the finish. Foul called. Seems to be a whistle coming all the way back. A little bit of confusion. So to leave Papanui with the ball. Looks to be Connor Radburn. He'll inbound it. Murray. Radburn quickly into the lane. Flips one up. Gets a foul. Talk about how he's not afraid to go up high with the big men down low. That's exactly what he did right there. Won't get shooting free throws, though. And now he gets another shot to drive. Finding a man down low. Reverse spinning layup. Great sequence there. Here comes Tepa. Slicing the way through. Nice up and over finish from Koya Frazier. Big man doing big things. Nice spin. Kilpatrick over to the corner. Finds a man. Splash. What a shot from Win Wada. Talked about how he's probably the most improved player on this Papanui team. Something they're really proud of is his performance. And now, there's another player they're proud of, Frazier. Can't get that one to go. Ball was not saved, but went crashing into the sideboard there. Hops right up. That was Mahari Wati. Looks to be okay. They'll stay to play. 2:40 left to go in this period. We'll get a timeout here for a second. 47-39. Seems to be they took off 2 points from Tepa after the timeout. So 10-point lead for Papanui after Tepa was clawing their way back in the first quarter. Now here's Kilpatrick, finds himself off a screen. Can't get it to soar off of the two big trees down low. And so the ball will fall off a Papanui hand. And then Tepa will take over. Kura lost it for a second, finds himself in a double team. Nothing he can't see over though. And that's something his height is huge for. Watson slices his way through. Kicks it outside. Watson. Over to Christie, who takes his time. Now kicks over. Mid-range J from Wati. Short. Christie got the board. Kicks it down low for Frazier, who finishes it off. What a play from the big fella. And Kilpatrick over to the corner. Wide open is Radburn. Short. Bounced off a couple players until it found the hands of Christie. Nearly had a poke behind, but spun away nicely. And then so smoothly. Gives it over to Takura. Can't get that one to fall. And then Radburn quickly cutting inside. Now moving through. That one somehow didn't spin home. Dry spell continues. Christie from downtown. Hasn't had one since the first quarter. But with his talent, he thinks he can shoot his way out of it. Kilpatrick. Somehow that one didn't go, but he found a nice lane smoothly. And now Takura likes to move things quickly. Here comes Watsi flipping one up. Spun around for a moment until it found the hands of Kilpatrick, as it usually does. And then it bounced off his knee. Now Takura spins it up quickly. Watsi had it hit his face before he hit the layup. Just under a minute to go in the first half. Fletcher Murray gets it over. Now Kilpatrick. Back to Kilpatrick from downtown. Confident jumper doesn't go. Takura slides his way through. Looked like it could have been a travel, but now it is called. It wasn't for a moment, now it is. It's a move he likes, though. Kind of pick it up and then continue to drive through. It's a safe play. Keeps things tucked nicely, especially on that nice trap up top. That's something Papanui's been doing more recently. Now here they come. Fletcher Murray spins his way through and gets the roll. Nice confident play. Takura takes the screen. Now he's got some room. Cuts his way in and gets it to spin off the glass. 5 seconds left to go. The inbound quickly. Murray back to Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick's got to hook one up. Did get it off in time. He did. What a shot by Kilpatrick. Buzzer beating floater. So at the end of the first half, Papanui 51. Tepa 43. 12-point lead. We talked about Tepa's mentality. That's their biggest asset. You might think it'd be Takura or Christie or Wati on the defensive end. But no. It is the group mentality, the gamesmanship, and the brotherhood that they have inspired into their team. And so, don't sleep on them just yet. This second half could be full of surprises. And now pulling up from downtown is Moki. Goes firm off the glass into the hands of Fletcher Murray. Now over to the corner. Smooth passing. Kilpatrick kicks it right back over. Mid-range J, no good. That was from Water. And now a trap for Takura. Finds Christie open. They're daring him to shoot. Leaves it short. And then Frazier tried to find Christie. And then it subtly found its way in to the hands of the guard. And now Wati tries his luck. Off the mark. Let's see who this went off. There's a Tepa player. A good defensive set there. We're seeing Papanui's strategy in full display there. Trap at the top. Get it out of Takura's hands. And let Christie shoot. He's having some troubles recently. Murray got bumped. So it'll be on the floor. Spin it over for Kilpatrick. Cuts his way through. No travel. And no good on the basket. Christie over to Takura. Now they move back. They try to change things up. Go with a 2-point guard set essentially. It's Moki. Up and over. And one. Big man, big play. Seeing Moki on full display here. Leaves that free throw short, picked up by Kilpatrick. And he moves in that characteristic way that he does. Slides it over. Kicked back out from Murray. Coming on the cut. And the finish. Murray's finishing ability is second to none. So smooth when he gets close to that glass. And now Christie over to the corner for Wati. He hits the triple. Come on. What a play from him. Murray takes a cut in, slices his way. Founds it hit off the ground and then gives it over to Kilpatrick, who then slides through, but not without a whistle. So Tepa will take it right back. Again, we're talking about Papanui on the offensive end that goes so quick. Sometimes it's almost too quick for their own good. They don't do a lot of work to get the best shot. They look for the quick shot, which ends up creating more opportunities in the long haul for buckets, at least in a raw number standpoint. Now Takura flips one up. Somehow got that one to trickle home. 53-50 as Tepa climbs their way back. Papanui hasn't scored yet this quarter. And now, Fletcher, Murray. Correction, they have scored this quarter, but here's Wada. No good. And so it stays here. We're seeing Rin Wada really having opportunities to step up. Referee's talking things over. Looked for a moment like it would be a jump ball from my eyes, but certainly is not the case. But Tepa will get the ball here. Referees correct themselves, and I think rightfully so. Seem to go not off the hands of Takura, but off the hands of the Papanui player. Bob Weatherford has some words for it. Referee will try to sort those out. And now, a little bit of a light press from Papanui as they try to shake things up. Tepaw's been on a roll. Christie spins one over for Wati. Cuts his way through. Almost ill-advised on that one. Here comes Connor. Connor Radbourne. Nice lefty finish over the big man. Rinweda doing some good work against Takura. Moki, skip pass into the corner for Christie. Tries his luck again. Leaves it short. Nice finish on the other end from Rinweda. That was an immaculate headman pass. And here's a nice one too, over to Christie. Now into the corner. Wati left wide open. Left that one a little bit wide. But Moki gets the offensive rebound. Can't get the finish. Frazier does, though. Makes it a 5-point game. There's Kilpatrick. Into the corner for Murray. He slices his way through. Nice work. Moved right around Frazier with some quick maneuver. That's not easy to do, folks. It takes a lot of composure, a lot of awareness, and athletic ability. And now Tepa really moving the ball around. And Takura takes it by himself. Flipped one up, but not without a foul. Give him 2 shots at the line. Takura can't get the first, but Naru Takura is having an incredible game. And that one rims out. Great rebound by Murray, fighting off Frazier. Now gets it up to Kilpatrick, nearly intercepted, but now Kilpatrick spins, gets that one up. No good. Takura finds Mogi, who then finds Christie. He wants another 3-pointer, and finally he breaks the spell. That could be a dangerous combo if Christie can start hitting some triples again. And now Murray. Oh my goodness. You would think he was 7'2" with that kind of ability down low. Christie over to Takura. Try to find his way through, but stolen by Murray. And now up to Radbourne. Radbourne all alone except for Christie, and he felt the footsteps. Some solid aggressiveness from Christie, and Radbourne nearly got back to him. Instead, Frazier gets the offensive rebound and the finish. Right over the top of Connor Pullock. Now Kilpatrick spins it, gets it out. Murray. Floater! Man, oh man. Finishing ability around the rim is just stupid. So good. So crisp and smooth. And then Moki lost it. And out of frustration, had a shove for Kilpatrick. Wati tried to rip it home. A little bit of confusion ensued. Certainly looked to be a foul from my eyes, initially. But at any rate, Papanui will get a fresh possession. Their wavering lead now sits at 6 points. Fletcher Murray over to the corner for Connor Pullock from downtown. Just long. And now Takura. Over to Christie. Can't get the second one to go after he hit that last one. And so Papanui will get another shot. It's interesting from Christie. Certainly respect his confidence. He's not afraid to shoot himself out of a hole. And Murray Not afraid to shoot either. Gets a little bump. See if that sends it to the line or if it was on the floor. It was indeed on the floor. At least that was the initial call. Fletcher Murray has other thoughts. The referees will have to deliberate. And now they take Fletcher Murray's advice and say that he was in the act of shooting. So he'll get 2 shots here. Can't get the first to go, but Murray's coming alive recently. We saw Papanui rely on Caleb Kilpatrick, who's so capable. Saw him be the bulk of their touches early. And now Kilpatrick can't get the second to fall. But he's racked up a lot of points down low. And a great contribution. Now Christie flings it all the way over for Takura. His first 3-point attempt of the night is off the mark. And now over to Kilpatrick, finds itself bouncing around. Christie with some tenacity. Papanui winds up out of the chaos as the possessor of the ball. Rinweda gets his first chance at the helm. Gives it over to Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick flying up. Fletcher had a mid-range jumper, elected to go for a shorter shot and instead misses. Now they bring up a little pressure. Finds Christie smoothly into his pocket. Wati wants a triple, and he knocks it down. Wati was cold in the first half, but he's had a pair of triples here in the second. Fletcher spins his way through. Can't get that one to go, and so Frazier skies high for the rebound. Christie leaves one up into the sky. Somehow Takura came up with it. Frazier down low. No good on that one. And it'll stay here. Came off the hands of Connor Pollock before knocking the out of bounds line. It's a 3-point game. This ever oscillating score continues to dwindle closer and closer to a tie ball game. Papanui's going to have to be a lot more stringent and disciplined on the offensive end if they hope to fend off this Tepa team. And they'll have to avoid open shots like that from Christie. Luckily there, he missed. And so Pollock gets over to Kilpatrick, who then feeds Wada. Spun around the horn. And then move back the other way. A little shuffling down low. Radburn, nice feed inside for Fletcher. Can't get that one to go. He had a little less time than he thought. He had a little more time, correction, than he thought. And now Takura fighting through some tough defense. Moki came up with it. And Radburn now. Looks like that transition possession is held short because Takura found himself on the ground. Both teams have been a little bit injury prone. Certainly nothing serious yet. For Tepa, they had Levi Morrison go down earlier, and he's back out there now. Can only hope the same for Anuru Takura, because he is just an essential part of this squad, especially when they're hoping to get back. Certainly when you're banging down low like that, it's not uncharacteristic to find a bruise, even a bone bruise of sorts. And a timeout called by Tepa. Try to nurse Anaru Takura back to health. So 2:34 left to go in the third quarter. 63-60 is the score. We see that Tepa Brotherhood fired up. Ready to bring this thing a little closer. if you're Papanui, number one thing you got to do is I think you got to focus on ball movement. They were doing that really well on that last possession, spinning the ball around the top of the key, rotating a little off the ball too. Seems to be the biggest problem that they have players like Fletcher Murray, Kilpatrick, and Connor Redburn who all can get to the cup on their own. So it almost disincentivizes off-ball cuts. That's the key to success. Kilpatrick tried to find a cutting Pollock there. It was swiped away, and now here comes Christie. Christie at the helm. Takes his time, now cuts his way left. Now over to the side. That's Morrison. Can't get the stiff one to go, and so now it falls out of bounds. And that'll leave Connor Pollock inbound to Kilpatrick. Kilpatrick quickly headbands it. Fletcher finds his way through the lane. Had a bunch of bodies down there that he couldn't sort through, so he throws it away errantly. I think if you're Bob Weatherford, certainly can be telling your team, look, we can take more time on the shot clock to get a better quality opportunity. However, certainly their strategy is to move quick. They got quick players. Radburn, Wada, Murray, Kilpatrick, all can move the ball with pace on their own. And they can sift through traffic pretty smoothly. Having some more trouble here. Once again, we're watching the College Park Invitational Tournament. 70 games over the course of less than a week. Taxing, tiring for all these teams, but man, fun times, fun play. I'm talking about Tepan Brotherhood. 70 games over four or so days will certainly bond you. Now Moki in the post, he traveled. To my count, that's his second travel of the game. 1:40 left to go in the court. Radburn waits for Christie to approach, then gives it over to Kilpatrick. Wada gives it right back to Kilpatrick. Murray on the inside, can't get that one to go. Now Tepa's having some trouble in the backcourt before Morrison figured out and gave it to Christie. No good on that triple. Morrison came up with a Christie quick touch pass back to Morrison. And now Watty. Somehow that didn't go. Frazier battling hard for it. Fights for the jump ball. And keeps possession at this offensive end for Tepa. Watty over to Moki. Spins his way through. Quality play. He's done a great job down low so far. 1 point game. Kilpatrick. Over to Radburn. Flips one up. Almost got it to go home, but foul was called. Looks like it's on the floor, but certainly Papanui is arguing for the shooting foul. We've had this argument a couple times, it seems, tonight. To my eye, certainly you could argue that was more of a continuation play. We're at the NBA, of course it would be a foul shot. Now Wada gets it back on the right wing. Some nifty dribbling. Radburn thought about it, then cuts in. Goes down hard. Such an aggressive young man. And again, he's really got this playtime opportunity due to a transfer. Of an older player. And man, he has lived up to that hole. Can't get the first to go. does get the second. 50% trip there for the young fella. And now the sort of half press forces Tepa to skip one over to Moki. Moki into the lane, can't get it to go, gets his own board over the top of Pollock. And now more battling. Kilpatrick comes up with a 25 left to go on the clock, and a foul call. Correction, I've been saying this is the third quarter, but it's actually the final quarter of play. Has a little more intrigue. Looks like the referees want to add some time back to the clock. Timeout called by Papanui. Want to talk things over, be intentional with this possession here. Caleb Kilpatrick has been on a mission all night, heading up this team. He's doing it well, but he hasn't been unhelped. Fletcher Murray had a great couple of tough buckets down low. Chris Devlin's had some good contributions. Connor Pollock's been doing well down low. Connor Radburn, unbelievable at the point position. And Rin Weda, you can see why his coaches say he is the most improved player on this team, because, man, he's performed well. On the flip side, though, Tepa, it's a really tight game. One possession battle. Whether or not Takuro will be into play for the last couple seconds is yet to be determined. He's been maybe the main factor here tonight. Tamati Christie's having a great game. Levi Morrison doing great work. Watti's had a pair of triples. And some good boards down low. Koya Frazier, absolutely respectable. Doing great work on the offensive glass in particular. Hiro Harma, Moki, also incredible on the offensive glass and carving his way through. Kilpatrick, that's a clutch free throw. He's done it before. This captain gets them both in what's really been a tough free throw shooting night for both teams. Kilpatrick comes up with a solid 2. So Tepa's got to call a timeout. We're in the last 25 seconds of this contest, 4-point ball game. Those are some huge free throws made it a 2-possession battle. Kilpatrick had to hit them both to make a lot of pressure put on Tepa. 66-62 with 25 to go. Tepa wanted to talk things over. Head coach Lakin Wyrau certainly talking about strategy. And I think the advice here is move the ball around. Find a good shot. Papanui's been at their weakest defensively when Tepa's been exposing their holes by creating a lot of movement, not settling for open jumpers. Instead, working for better shots. Christie takes a jumper. Short. Big rebound from Moki. And he gets the layup. Oh, man, that's massive. Now they got a foul. 15 seconds left to go. And Wati wraps up Kilpatrick. Smartly done by him. Referees want to chat it over, make sure they get this precise, but that'll send the captain, the calm leader of this squadron, to the line for 2 big-time free throws. It's a 2-point game once again. Same situation he found himself in not 10 seconds ago. Kilpatrick knocks down the first. Tepa needs at least a 3-pointer now to tie. Takes a deep breath. Oh my. So pure. Ice courses through those veins. Now Christie knows what he's got to do. He goes quickly. Finds Watty. Open. Back to Christie. Christie wants to pull up. Can't get it to go. But a big rebound almost by Frazier, but Radburn came up with it. And that'll do it. What a way to close out the contest. Radburn stymieing Frazier. Significant height disadvantage, and he did not care. Wow, certainly that Tepa team missed Takura down the stretch, but wow, what a contest from both teams. Thank you for joining us here tonight for this broadcast of the College Park Invitational in Christchurch, New Zealand. What a contest. We can't wait to see you back here for another game in not too long.
Shoot 'em up, baby. But I want the arms coming to catch the ball, and then whoever's that big, whether that be Jared or Levi, I want you to come and set them a pick. They're about to foul. They just said they're about to foul. Then arms make sure you catch it, and then just don't let the ball up. We just want to secure the ball. If we can't run down the 80 Yeah, but yeah, you've got to be on the Christmas. Who's on 4? Is anyone on 4? And the 6.
He's all over.
That's the thing, though.
Let's get it. Shot coach.
Very hard you'll just see it for safety. Arch tight so you'll pass.